So good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everybody. So I'll be continue to discuss the denotation and connotation. This is a group 3 per PPC. Okay. What is denotation and connotation? In the final chapter of Mythologies, Mythody and Elements of Semiology, Barthes elaborates on the terms connotation assign associated meanings, and denotation assign literal meanings. At the denotative level, there is a general agreement about the meaning of a sign. At the connotative level, however, the language of its advertising reveals associations that are marked by class and by ideology and which we may either agree or disagree with. It is for this reason that ideology operates mainly at the level of connotation for Barthes. While noting that the distinction between denotation and connotation is false, in reality, all signs are connotative, no matter how literal they seem. Hall suggests that the distinction does have analytical value, where at the denotative level, ideological meaning appears relatively fixed. The connotative level is a significant site of ideological intervention and contestation because its fluidity of meaning and association can be more fully exploited and transformed. Hall announces at this point that language is multi-accentual. The sign is open to new accentuations and enters fully into the struggle over meaning. The class struggle in language multi-accentuality has important implications for decoding because if we accept Bolo synoptiori, then the reception of the television message is likely to be more contested than it first appeared. Audiences can no longer be seen as passively observing the fixed meanings planted there by the producer. Decoding must necessarily involve a struggle over meaning which is dependent upon the social position of the viewer. In this context, the already constituted sign of the producer is potentially transformable into more than one connotative configuration by the consumer. Hall is concerned here with what he calls hypolysemic values of the television while sign. Its ability to signify more than one thing, to carry a variety of potentially conflicting meanings. Meaning is multiple rather than singular. The work of the audience is not to discover a true core meaning which has been embedded at the heart of the message. Rather, the audience generates meaning with a degree of relative autonomy. This is why whole consumer is also a producer. What Hall is not saying here is that the television message can mean anything we want it to mean. Moreover, the finite number of meanings the televisual message is capable of generating are not equal among themselves, and therefore it would be mistake Hall insists to confuse polysemy with pluralism, which implies free democratic choice. Society constructs a dominant cultural that generates with whole terms preferred meanings. Again, according to Roland Barthes, denotation is a literal meaning, while the connotation it's a feeling and ideas are associated with a word. So for example, magamit ta og words para sa denotation o connotation. So example sa words is rose, no? So sa denotation naman magamit ta og sentence. So for example, she bought a bouquet of red roses. So sa denotation, unsa may imuhang mabalaan, no? It's a literal meaning, 'di ba? Kind of flower ang roses. So that is a denotation. So sa connotation naman, magamit pud ta og sentence. For example, Anna is a rose for him. So unsa may imong ma-think dayon sa connotation, diba? Ang love, passion, and romance, diba? So that is a connotation. That is a simple. So again, like for example, magamit ko og word nga blue. So din sa denotation, magamit ko og word og sentence rather. So for example, Nancy is wearing a blue shirt. So what comes on your mind sa denotation? Diba? Magkauna-una rin ka nga, that is a color. Blue is a color. Sa denotation mo na ang iyang literal meaning, color. Din sa denotation naman, magamit ka usin din sa Karen felt a little blue after class. So, unsa may imuhang nasa hunahuna sa connotation, di ba? Siyempre, feeling. Feel na feel niya nga iyang gay. Ang iyang gisukpot ng blue nga kuan shirt niya. So, that's it. That's it, the symbol of denotation, connotation. Again, denotation is it's a literal meaning, and also connotation, it's feelings and ideas are associated with a word. Thank you.